Sensei Mish here with another episode of Kyusho Korner. Today we're not going to cover any specific points, but we are going to talk about hitting points when it's cool outside. So why don't we get to it? All right, so I have Thomas Lee with me. He's wearing a nice kind of leather jacket. There was a previous episode that aired earlier in the season, and one of the people who commented had mentioned something about how he found that this person found that pressure points were more of a fair weather type of art, striking those. And specifically, I think it was on I can't remember what episode it was, but it was pericardium 4. Because, well, pericardium 4 is on the forearm. And of course, you know, in the dojo, we, at least all my guys, we have our arms cropped up here so we can get to points. So, you know, it's really easy. It's like, oh, you know, we can look for the muscle and location and all that kind of stuff. But if he's wearing a coat, then you got to, you know, it's like I might not be able to pinpoint strikes. So this video is not at all to knock this person down when it comes to his comments. I like all comments, positive, negative, and you know, this person brought up a great point, because yes, if if it's sunny out, we're wearing short sleeves, and yeah, boom, I can see pericardium 4, and boom, go right to it. I can see pericardium 6, boom, go right to it. I can see lung 5 and go right to it. Or even, you know, maybe we're playing shirtless basketball and ooh, I see a point right there because I'm using, you know, nipple line, belly button line kind of landmark anatomy there. But here's the thing. We may be wearing a shirt, we may be wearing a coat. It might be cool outside and we have to defend ourselves against a strike. So again, I'm not necessarily, you know, going to strike to a specific point. As I learn points, as you learn points, I think about it as groupings. So like right here, you got the breast line. There's a number of points located right here. Now, I know how to strike some of those points, and I know where some of those points are located, but if he's wearing a coat, and this is all zipped up, I'm not going to be able to really see, okay, well, there's his nipple line, and this. I have to generalize, okay? Looking at an average human male, about where is his breast line going to be? So, generally, I would think it's going to be right here. So if I'm going to strike, boom, I'm not hitting a specific point, I'm hitting just a point cluster, because some points are clustered together. You're going to hit something. So, you know, when we talk about, you know, elementals and elemental values and setting up points, I could be hitting a number of different points when I strike here, and then I can follow up coming up here to something that I actually see. When I get to the arm, okay, I have to look at average, okay? Now, the normal average human body, between the shoulder and the wrist, the elbow is kind of like right in between. So there's my bend. So say he's wearing that coat and he grabs and he straight arms it, okay? I can't see where his elbow is, but I'm gonna guess, based on my knowledge of anatomy, that it's probably right here, and I guess right. So say I want to strike in the area of lung 5, boom. Now I may not have actually gotten on it, but I got the reaction I was looking for, and that's kind of what counts. All right. So, you know, of course, he may not be, you know, say he's wearing a mask, and you know, I'm at a bank and he's got a gun in my face. Well, at that point, I'm not going to hit any points. I'm just going to give him my wallet and be like, hey, you know, want my PIN number too? Because, well, but most people aren't out wearing masks, so now I can try and pinpoint, but at the same time, I'm going to generalize, okay? So there's a plethora of points up here. When you talk about gross motor defense, say he comes in with that strike, okay? If I'm coming out, come around just like with a hook, okay? If I come here, I'm stopping the point. Now, of course, just the way his body is shaped, I've got bicep, so am I going to hit pericardium 2, pericardium 3, or NUE, was it NUE 9? Yeah? So we have 2, 9, and 3 right there. So if he's coming in and I protect, I'm going to hit something on his forearm, all right? Especially when he's coming around, all right? I'm not hitting a specific point. I'm going to hit, my goal is to hit something. So, and then of course, yeah, we have large intestine 18, we have small intestine, we have stomach, we have a whole bunch of points on here. Well, I'm not worried about hitting large intestine 18. I'm just worried about hitting something, okay? Because I'm just going to go, oh shit, and then come in like this, all right? So if he comes in with that swing, boom, I've got some type of attack, sorry, okay? So I'm not worried about exact points. I'm just worried about approximate locations, all right? So thank you. I can't remember your name, but thank you for bringing up that subject. It was a great point to bring up. I thought about it and was like, wow, I haven't really talked about that. So thank you very much. And I hope you guys got something out of this episode. So when you're back at your dojo, since we're not talking about specific points, we're just talking about generalities. If we want to think about realistic training, take off your gi, put on a coat. I mean, this is nice and, it's leather. I might not be able to get specifics, generals, but put on a coat, play, have fun, and be good to your uke. All right, we'll see you on the next video. Well, folks, I really hope you enjoyed this episode. If you have any comments or questions, please put that in the comment section below. Also, like and share this video as much as possible. That really helps us get our name out there. And if you're not already subscribing or following us on Facebook or YouTube, please do so now.